Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I am Scylla and I hope your day is as sweet as you. So today we are building Samuel. This is Samuel. And he is a 1-bed, 2-bath house. I originally planned for it to be only one sim, a single sim, a guy or a girl. My builds aren't really gender specific unless it's in the title, like single mom, single dad, something like that. But yeah, I found inspiration for this house. Yes, I actually found inspiration this time because sometimes if you're new, let me explain this. I freestyle houses most of the time, but sometimes I go on Pinterest and Google to find inspiration. This one came across my Pinterest page and I fell in love with the brick. Like, this is exactly what it looked like on the outside. It was beautiful. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never built a house that looked like this before. Because most of my houses have the little base game paneling or the panels from Spade. Those are my two go-to. And if not those, then it's from Cats and Dogs. I never really use brick outside. And when I saw this house, I was like, yeah, I have to do it. I have to try to replicate it. So here we are. And yeah, I fell in love. It was giving me little autumn vibes in the picture. So of course I had to make it look autumn inspired or autumn themed, which is why it looks the way it looks with the black accents and the I think it's fall in the game right now. I changed my seasons with the UI cheat. You can just click the UI and change the weather and the seasons and the time of day and all of that. You can even change the temperature. I'm gonna just put it like that. And so yeah, I had to make it autumn in the game to complement the house. And on top of that, I ended up using a lot of browns and blacks because those scream autumn to me also. But yeah, so I didn't really follow a floor plan for this house because there was no floor plan included. It was literally just the facade. It was the curb appeal. So I just freehanded everything else, honestly. I think the only things that were in the picture were the front door, like the little side right there where I did put the paneling. That's it. So everything else I'm just going by my head and trying to make it work. So right now I'm just framing out where I want to put the plants and everything, because we have to have plants in all of my builds. You know, we have to have plants, we have to have vines. But you know what? I don't think I added vines to this house. No, I'm not sick. I know all of my houses have vines. They have plants going up the building somewhere, somehow. But I don't think I added them in this one. I think I wanted to keep it simple and kind of modern. I'm getting kind of modern, kind of industrial feelings from this, you know, so I try to incorporate that. You'll see industrial when we go into the house because I added the brick inside also, just to tie it in together. What's happening with the eaves, by the way, or with the hangovers, I wanted to add them very badly and I couldn't get them to fit, so I ended up resizing them with the tool mod. If you don't know about the tool mod, you're missing out. If you need the tool mod if you're a builder. You need the tool mod if, you know, you want to add something to the game, or if you want to add something into your house and it's too big or too small and you just need it sized up just a little bit or sized down just a tiny bit, and tool mod is the way to go. So yeah, now we're landscaping. For the record, I did include landscaping tips in my last video in the autumn house, but I'm gonna say it again. How I landscape is I put tall plants, tall big plants in the back. I put low-lying big plants in sort of the back, but the front, like in front of the big tall plants. And then I put all the small plants or the plants with color in the middle of all of that. So those are just the rules that I follow when I do landscaping. There are also two ways to landscape too. There's the way I just told you, and there's putting a big plant and then framing that big plant with a bunch of small plants. I do that also sometimes, just like I did with the trees. The trees were not originally supposed to be there, but I thought they looked super good with it because, like I said, autumn vibes. Evergreens give me autumn vibes, so we needed to have some evergreens in the front. I think they complemented the house very well. But yeah, if you see around the trees, like if you go back, you can see all the small plants on the outside circling it. So now we're going to the floor plan. The floor plan, I wouldn't say came easily So I didn't know where to put the kitchen because it's a slim house. If you notice, it's 2 slim parts of the house and then 1 slim hallway, or what will be the hallway. So I only had that to work with for the kitchen, for the living room, and the dining room. And I was like, okay, how am I gonna do this? So I think I handled it pretty well. So the front part of the house is supposed to be the living room. Then the middle is the kitchen, or the kitchenette, whatever you want to call it. And then next to the big windows is supposed to be the dining room. I'm saying supposed to be because I didn't furnish this house. I usually don't furnish my houses, so don't cuss me out or nothing. If you see that it's only half done, you could be like, Cilla, where's everything else? I do not furnish, okay? I'm not good at furnishing. I'm good with the outside, so y'all get the outside. But here's where I was thinking industrial vibes, where I added these lights to the inside. I was just making sure they lined up perfectly.
Whip up my appetite.